There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Line hard to center field. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. And there's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The designated hitter.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Line drive to center field. Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 New York. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Batting fifth,
and my spotlight's
the
going to
left
shine
fielder,
down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the
Smith
second base position
Jr.
unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
batting fifth, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Striding in, Hanser Alberto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 0-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now.
Batting eighth.
So striding forward now, number 21. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ready with the 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Cisco.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles settle for 1. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. So it's to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Devo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in a stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ground ball for VR at shortstop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jonathan VR, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jonathan VR.
Now here's the pitch. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. hit softly on the ground to first. LeMahieu comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Line drive to center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Stanton absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
Hit sharply on the ground. VR has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, there's a
Now
long
batting,
drive bullet
the first
off the
baseman,
wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job,
LeMay.
D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Number 55 is on, and he'll
Now
take
pitching
over
for
on the
the
mound
Orioles.
in relief.
Number 55.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Stepping into the box, Renato
Leading
Nunez,
off
0 for
for the
1
Orioles,
after he took a look at
the
strike
designated
3 in his
hitter,
first plate appearance.
Renato.
Yeah, always frustrating to go
Nunez.
down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you
Now
want it to
batting,
do.
left
That was
fielder,
just one of those
White.
cement mixers, kind of
Smith.
just spinning but doing
Junior.
nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Heading out toward shallow right. In comes Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, second baseman,
Into the box, Hanser Alberto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. One and two, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ruiz, just 24 years of age. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 0-2 once more is a slider that misses below the zone. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for the Orioles. They trail 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Torres hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton as he rips it on the ground to second. Over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The Orioles, the center fielder, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Sisco is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is going to get there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Hey. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Skied down the left field line. Stanton on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Gary Sanchez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He'll get it into second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. VR takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees are out in front, 8-1. Digging in, Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Set and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
99. Aaron.
First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next
he got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As it's grounded sharply to first. Mancini is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now batting, Torres. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A pause and the 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9 and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Orioles 1. Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. the middle and in for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Aroldis Chapman enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. Now that was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, number 21. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 21 becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So digging in now, Chance Cisco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Fouled away. Alberto is off at first with 2 away. Chapman's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Orioles. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santander waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Villar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 run, 6 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Standing in now, Torres. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back to center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sean Armstrong. Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. In now, Gary Sanchez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle. Alberto gloves it, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gio Urshela. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. At the plate, Renato Nunez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Last time through was a base hit. Chapman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
14-1, the final tally here. New York put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Masahiro Tanaka earns the victory on the mound. John Means permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.